In this session, we will be exploring responsible AI, a crucial topic in the development and deployment of artificial intelligence systems. In our previous classes, we focused on the technical aspect of building and fine-tuning AI models. Today, we will shift gears to understand the ethical, legal, and societal implications of these technologies. We will cover the key principles of responsible AI, including fairness, accountability, transparency, and privacy. We will learn how these principles ensure that AI systems are safe, trustworthy, and aligned with human values. By the end of this session, you'll be able to identify potential risks in AI systems and understand how to mitigate them to create more ethical and reliable applications. Let's get started. Hello and welcome. In this session, we will be exploring responsible AI, a crucial topic in the development and deployment of artificial intelligence systems. Here is the outline of what you will learn in this video. Core principles of responsible AI, where you understand fairness, accountability, transparency, and privacy in AI systems. You will learn ethical challenges, where we will explore common issues like bias, misuse, and data privacy violations. We will look at real-world impact, where you analyze how responsible AI practices affect industries like healthcare, finance, and law enforcement. We will look at strategies for responsible AI, where you will learn practical approaches for mitigating bias, ensuring transparency, and maintaining ethical standards in AI development. We will also look at guidelines and frameworks, where you familiarize yourselves with globally recognized standards and policies for responsible AI. By the end of this session, you will be able to explain the importance of fairness, accountability, transparency, and privacy in AI systems. You will be able to identify ethical challenges such as bias, misuse, and data privacy concerns in artificial intelligence. You should be able to evaluate the societal and industrial impacts of implementing responsible AI practices. You should also be able to apply strategies to mitigate bias, improve transparency, and ensure accountability in AI models. You should also be able to understand global frameworks and guidelines for ethical AI development and deployment. Why does this matter? This is because AI is transforming industries from healthcare and finance to employment and security. However, as AI systems become more influential, ensuring they operate fairly, transparently, and ethically is critical. Consider the statement that 85% of AI projects risk bias without ethical framework, according to Gartner. This highlights the importance of designing AI systems that are trustworthy, unbiased, and accountable. In this lesson, we'll explore why responsible AI matter, the risks of unregulated AI, and strategies to develop fair, transparent, and ethical AI models. So what is responsible AI? Responsible AI refers to the development, deployment, and use of AI systems in ways that are ethical, transparent, and accountable. This means ensuring AI systems make fair decisions, respect user privacy, and do not reinforce harmful biases. It also involves designing AI in a way that is explainable and aligned with human values. In this session, we will break down the key principles that guide responsible AI and explore how organizations can integrate ethical considerations into AI development. Ultimately, the transition from trustworthy AI to responsible AI is about moving from ethical guidelines to real-world accountability. It ensures that AI systems are not just technically sound, but also socially responsible and legally compliant. Responsible AI is about developing AI systems that align with ethical values, fairness, and accountability. It's not just about building advanced models, but ensuring that these models operate in a way that benefits society. The core principles of responsible AI include ethical AI development. This involves ensuring AI systems align with human values, respecting individual rights and societal norms. Another core objective is fairness in AI decisions. So AI should not reinforce biases or disproportionately impact certain groups. Fairness ensures equitable treatment across all demographics. Another objective is accountability. So developers, organizations, and policymakers must take responsibility for all AI outcomes, ensuring transparency and explainability. Beyond ethics, responsible AI aims to minimize harm while maximizing benefits. It ensures that AI-driven innovations enhance human well-being, whether in healthcare, finance, or education, while mitigating risks like bias, misinformation, and job displacement. Finally, responsible AI balances innovation with legal, ethical, and societal considerations. AI should drive progress without compromising human rights, privacy, or trust in technology. There are a number of reasons why responsible AI is important. Number one is ethical impact. Responsible AI prevents misuse and discrimination by ensuring that AI systems are developed with fairness and accountability. This minimizes biases in decision-making processes, reducing the risk of discrimination in areas like hiring, lending, and law enforcement. Another reason is trust building. Building trust in AI is essential for widespread adoption. When AI systems operate transparently and ethically, users gain confidence in their reliability, fairness, and safety. Trustworthy AI enhances user engagement and public acceptance. Another reason is regulatory compliance. Governments and organizations worldwide are enforcing AI regulations, such as the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) in Europe. AI systems must comply with these legal frameworks to protect user privacy, data security, and ethical decision-making. Another reason is social responsibility. AI should promote inclusivity and reduce bias. By ensuring AI models serve diverse populations fairly, we create technology that benefits all communities rather than reinforcing existing inequalities. Sustainability is another reason why responsible AI is so important. So beyond ethics and fairness, AI must also be sustainable. This means designing AI systems that optimize energy consumption, reduce waste, and contribute positively to long-term societal well-being. Sustainable AI ensures that future generations benefit from responsible innovation. Let's now look at the key principles of responsible AI. Number one is fairness. AI systems must be free from bias and discrimination. This means ensuring that datasets are diverse and representative, and that models are tested for fairness across different demographic groups. For example, AI in hiring should not favor one gender or ethnicity over another. Another key principle of responsible AI is transparency. Users and stakeholders must understand how AI decisions are made. This includes clear documentation, explainable models and tools that allow users to interpret AI-driven outcomes. Transparency helps build trust and allows for scrutiny when necessary. The next key principle is accountability. There should always be a clear responsibility assigned for AI outcomes. If an AI system makes an incorrect or harmful decision, there must be mechanisms to trace back the issue and address it. Organizations deploying AI must be prepared to intervene and correct mistakes. The next key principle is privacy. AI systems must protect user data and ensure confidentiality. This includes adhering to data protection regulations like GDPR and implementing robust encryption and anonymization techniques to prevent data misuse or leaks. The next key principle is inclusivity. AI should be designed for all users, including marginalized and underrepresented groups. This involves considering different languages, abilities, and cultural contexts to create AI that serves a diverse range of people fairly and effectively. The final key principle of responsible AI is safety. AI must be reliable and free from harmful actions. Whether used in autonomous vehicles, medical diagnosis, or financial systems, AI should operate safely with safeguards in place to prevent malfunctions or unintended consequences. To ensure AI systems are ethical, transparent, and aligned with societal values, responsible AI governance is built on several key pillars. Number one is ethical AI design. AI should be developed with fairness, transparency, and accountability at its core. This involves ensuring diverse datasets, mitigating biases, and implementing ethical review processes. The next pillar is legal and regulatory compliance. AI systems must adhere to global regulations such as GDPR for data privacy, the AI Act, as well as industry-specific guidelines to ensure responsible deployment. The next key pillar is human oversight and accountability. While AI can automate decisions, humans must remain in control. Human-in-the-loop systems, HITL, allow AI decisions to be reviewed and adjusted when necessary, preventing automated harm. The next key pillar is robustness and safety. AI models should be resilient to attacks, adversarial inputs, and unintended failures. Continuous monitoring, rigorous testing, and fail-safe mechanisms are essential to ensure reliable performance. Next is transparency and explainability. Users and stakeholders must understand how AI arrives at decisions. This includes the use of explainable AI techniques and clear documentation, ensuring AI outcomes can be audited and interpreted. Next is data privacy and security. AI governance must enforce strict data security protocols to prevent breaches and misuse. Privacy-preserving techniques such as differential privacy, encryption, and federated learning help safeguard sensitive information. The final key pillar is inclusivity and societal impact. AI should serve diverse communities and be accessible to all. Inclusive AI design considers language diversity, accessibility for individuals with disabilities, and equitable opportunities across demographics. By following these pillars of responsible AI governance, organizations can build AI systems that are ethical, fair, and trustworthy, ensuring long-term benefits for individuals and society. While responsible AI is essential for fairness and accountability, its implementation comes with significant challenges across technical, ethical, regulatory, and societal domains. For the technical challenges, AI systems can inherit bias from training data, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. For example, facial recognition systems have been found to be less accurate for people with darker skin tones. Ensuring AI transparency and explainability is difficult, especially with deep learning models like neural networks. The next is ethical challenges. Autonomous AI systems raise moral dilemmas in high-stakes decision-making. For example, the debate over AI in autonomous weapons, where ethical concerns arise about machines making life or death decisions. AI systems must align with human values and rights, yet defining universal ethical guidelines remain complex. The next is regulatory challenges. There is no universal AI regulation, and this leads to inconsistencies. For example, the EU AI Act enforces strict AI governance, while the US has state-specific policies, and this creates a fragmented legal landscape. So compliance with data privacy laws requires continuous monitoring and adaptation. Finally, we have the societal challenges. AI-driven automation threatens jobs, especially in industries like manufacturing and customer services. For example, AI-powered chatbots replacing human agents in customer support. Misinformation spread by AI-generated deepfakes also challenges trust in digital content, and this influences politics and public opinions. Addressing these challenges requires collaboration between AI developers, policymakers, and society to ensure AI is ethical, fair, and beneficial for all. When we talk about AI, we often focus on its potential to transform industries, but we also need to address the ethical concerns that come with it. Let's go through some of the key challenges. The first is bias in data and algorithms. AI systems learn from historical data, and if that data contains biases, it will reflect in the AI and even amplify them. This can lead to unfair treatment of certain groups. For example, some hiring algorithms have been found to favor certain demographics simply because of biased training data. That's a big problem when AI is making decisions that impact people's lives. Next, we have the black box problem. Many AI models, especially deep learning systems, lack transparency. This means we don't always know how or why they make certain decisions. Imagine applying for a loan and getting rejected, but the bank can't tell you why because even they don't fully understand how their AI systems made the decision. That's a major issue. Privacy concerns are another big challenge. AI relies on huge amounts of data, which raises serious concerns about misuse, surveillance, and data breaches. Think about facial recognition systems tracking people without their consent, or personal data being used without proper safeguards. Then there is the issue of autonomy and control. As AI systems become more advanced, they are making more decisions without human oversight. That raises ethical concerns. For example, who is responsible if an AI-powered self-driving car makes a decision that leads to an accident? How much control should we really give AI? And finally, misinformation and deepfakes. AI-generated content is becoming more sophisticated and thus both exciting and concerning. We've seen deepfake videos that look incredibly real, but they can also be used to spread false information, influence public opinion, or even impersonate someone. These challenges highlight why responsible AI is so important. If AI is going to be a force for good, then we need fairness, transparency, and strong ethical guidelines to keep it in check. To ensure AI is ethical and trustworthy, we need clear strategies. Number one is mitigating bias. We need to regularly audit AI models, use diverse and representative training data, and apply fairness-aware algorithms to reduce discrimination. The next is ensuring transparency. Use explainable AI tools to make AI decisions interpretable and also document how models make predictions. This helps build trust. Next is maintaining ethics. Set up ethics review boards to oversee AI development and ensure teams are trained on responsible AI practices. Ethics should be a core part of AI design. Next is compliance with regulations. AI systems must align with global standards like GDPR for data privacy, HIPAA for healthcare, and other industry-specific laws to avoid legal and ethical issues. By following these strategies, we can develop AI that is fair, transparent, and accountable. To ensure AI is developed responsibly, several frameworks and guidelines have been established worldwide. For example, the EU AI Act. The EU AI Act categorizes AI systems into 4 risk levels: unacceptable risk, high risk, limited risk, and minimal risk. The unacceptable risk is the highest level of risk prohibited in the EU, and this includes AI systems using, for example, subliminal manipulation or general social scoring. The high risk are the most regulated AI systems, as these have the potential to cause significant harm if they fall or are misused. For example, if used in law enforcement or recruiting. The next is the limited risk, which includes AI systems with a risk of manipulation or deceit. For example, chatbots or emotion recognition systems. Humans must be informed about their interaction with the AI. And finally, we have the minimal risk, where all other AI systems, such as a spam filter, which can be deployed without additional restriction. We also have the OECD principles. These principles promote transparency, fairness, and inclusive growth, ensuring AI benefits everyone while minimizing harm. The OECD AI policy cycle ensures responsible AI governance through 4 key stages. Number 1 is the AI policy design. Number 2 is the AI policy implementation. Number 3 is the AI policy intelligence. And number 4 is the international and multi-stakeholder cooperation. The AI policy design involves developing policies that align AI with ethical, legal, and societal values. The AI policy implementation involves applying regulations, standards, and best practices to enforce responsible AI use. The AI policy intelligence involves continuously monitoring AI systems, assessing risks, and adapting policies accordingly. And then finally, the international and multi-stakeholder cooperation involves collaborating globally to establish unified AI governance frameworks. This structured approach helps governments and organizations build responsible, trustworthy AI systems. Also, governments worldwide are developing roadmaps to guide the ethical and responsible use of artificial intelligence, and this helps in balancing innovation with public safety and trust. For example, in Nigeria, through the Federal Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, have developed the Nigeria's National AI Strategy, NICE. So this strategy sets a path to achieve a very nice vision, which is to be a global leader in harnessing the transformative power of artificial intelligence through responsible, ethical, and inclusive innovation, fostering sustainable development through collaborative efforts. This particular framework is freely available through the NCARE NICHDA website. This is a copy of the Nigeria's National Artificial Intelligence Strategy, which was released in August last year and can be accessed through the NCARE NICHDA website, ncare.nidda.gov.ng. So apart from government principles, leading tech companies worldwide have their own unique AI ethic principles. For example, Google has outlined key AI principles that focus on fairness and accountability. Also, Microsoft, through its FairLearn toolkit, helps in detecting and mitigating bias in AI models. By following these frameworks, organizations and policymakers can build AI systems that are safe, fair, and beneficial for society. Google follows key AI principles to ensure ethical and responsible development. For example, social benefit. Thus, AI should positively impact society. We have fairness. That's avoiding bias in data and decision making. We have safety. That's building and testing AI for secure deployment. We also have accountability. That's ensuring human oversight and responsibility. We also have privacy. That's designing AI to protect user data. We also have scientific excellence. That's maintaining rigorous research standards. And finally, we have responsible use. That's deploying AI only for ethical and beneficial applications. These principles guide AI development to be ethical, fair, and human-centered. So first, AI should benefit society and be developed in ways that have a positive impact. For example, using artificial intelligence to help clinical experts detect breast cancer in mammograms. It must also avoid unfair bias to ensure fairness across different groups. For example, using machine learning developed in partnership with Google, the Gina Davis Inclusion Quotient, GDIQ, helps identify gender bias on screen by identifying a character's gender as well as how long each actor spoke and were on screen. Safety is a priority, meaning AI systems should be built and tested carefully to prevent harm. Accountability is key. Humans must remain in control, ensuring AI decisions align with ethical standards. For example, Project Vani involves working with speakers of many different languages across hundreds of districts in India to build an inclusive dataset. Privacy protection is also essential, with strong measures in place to safeguard user data. For example, SynthID helps identify AI-generated content by embedding an impassable watermark on text, images, audio, and video content generated by Google's models. Additionally, AI should be based on high scientific standards, ensuring reliability and accuracy. For example, AlphaFold is accelerating breakthrough in biology with AI and has revealed millions of intricate 3D protein structures, and this helps scientists understand how life's molecules interact. Finally, AI should only be used for ethical and beneficial purposes, avoiding harmful or controversial applications. For example, here is a woman using Lookout, which is an AI-powered pixel feature designed to help people who are blind or low vision identify information about their surroundings in a flower market. These principles help create AI that is fair, transparent, and aligned with human values. While AI has transformative potential, Google sets clear boundaries on its use to ensure ethical and responsible deployment. Google does not pursue harmful technologies, thus AI systems that are likely to cause significant harm to individuals or society. Google does not also pursue weapons or other technologies whose principal purpose or implementation is to cause or directly facilitate injury to people. It also does not pursue technologies that gather or use information for surveillance, violating internationally accepted norms. It also does not pursue technologies whose purpose contravenes widely accepted principles of international law and human rights. Not all AI systems function as intended, and bias in AI remains a significant challenge. A notable example is Amazon's hiring tool in 2018, which was designed to automate candidate screening. However, the system penalized female candidates because it was trained on past hiring data, which was biased towards male applicants in technical roles. As a result, the AI unintentionally discriminated against women, reinforcing existing biases instead of eliminating them. This case highlights the importance of fairness in AI, ensuring that models are trained on diverse and unbiased datasets to prevent discrimination. Facial recognition has been criticized for racial bias, leading to wrongful arrests, especially among minority groups. Studies have shown that these systems misidentify individuals at higher rates, raising concerns about fairness, privacy, and ethical AI use in law enforcement. IBM's Watson for Oncology struggled due to training on synthetic cases rather than real patient data. This led to unsafe treatment recommendations, such as suggesting contraindicated therapies for critically ill patients. The case highlights the risk of inadequate real-world validation in medical AI systems. A predictive policing tool has also faced criticism for reinforcing racial and socioeconomic biases. A study found out that its algorithm disproportionately targeted Black and Latino neighborhoods, despite similar drug usage rates across racial groups. The reliance on historical crime data risks perpetuating systemic biases. And this highlights the need for careful evaluation and oversight. A facial analysis tool in hiring reinforced biases by favoring candidates with traits similar to existing employees, and this reduces diversity. However, there are some success stories, such as the Unilever's AI hiring tool, which anonymizes data and focuses on skill-based assessment, and this helps in promoting fairer recruitment practices. Another controversy is that AI-powered proctoring systems have been criticized for racial bias, as they often misidentify darker-skinned students as suspicious, and this leads to unfair accusations of cheating. One very good example of ethical use is platforms like Coursera, which implements AI to provide inclusive learning accommodations, supporting visually and hearing impaired learners with captions, transcripts, and screen reader compatibility. To build responsible AI, organizations should adopt clear ethical guidelines like adopting ethical guidelines such as IEEE's ethically aligned design to ensure responsible AI development. Auditing for bias using tools like AI Fairness 360 in order to detect and mitigate discrimination in models. Fostering interdisciplinary teams by involving both data scientists and ethics specialists for balanced decision making. Engaging stakeholders through public consultations in order to align AI development with societal needs and expectations. The future of responsible AI is shaped by evolving regulations, technical advancements, and cultural shifts. On the regulatory front, global bodies like the United Nations are working towards standardizing AI governance. Technically, explainable AI is becoming a priority, especially for complex models like GPT-4, ensuring transparency in decision-making. Culturally, increasing public awareness is pushing companies to be more accountable for their AI systems, fostering trust and ethical adoption. Responsible AI isn't just about ethics. It makes good business sense. Building trust is crucial as studies show consumers prefer brands committed to ethical AI. Risk mitigation is another key benefit. Compliance with regulations like GDPR helps companies avoid hefty fines. Finally, ethical AI drives innovations by attracting top talent and investors who prioritize transparency and fairness in technology. Across industries, key lessons have emerged. Gender translations highlight the importance of inclusivity. For example, Google Translate now provides both feminine and masculine options. Public trust in AI is fragile, as seen with Clearview AI facing legal actions for privacy violations. Lastly, regulation can drive innovation. GDPR pushed companies to develop privacy-preserving AI techniques like federated learning. To implement responsible AI, several tools are available for bias detection. IBM's AI Fairness 360 and Google's What If tool help in identifying and mitigating discrimination in AI models. Transparency is enhanced with Sharp and Lime, which provide insights into model decision-making. For governance, Microsoft's Responsible AI dashboard, as well as Salesforce Einstein Trust Layer, support compliance, accountability, and ethical AI deployment. Global responsible AI initiatives are shaping ethical AI development. The EU AI Act prohibits social scoring and mandates transparency for high-risk AI applications like hiring tools. Singapore's Model AI Governance Framework provides sector-specific guidelines, particularly for finance and healthcare. UNESCO's ethics recommendation, adopted by 193 countries in 2021, establishes global AI ethics standards, promoting fairness, accountability, and human rights in AI systems. Well done on completing today's class. Here are the key takeaways. We've seen that responsible AI focuses on creating AI systems that are ethical, transparent, and accountable. Fairness ensures AI models do not perpetuate biases or discrimination across different groups. Accountability requires organizations and developers to be responsible for AI decisions and their impact. Transparency promotes clarity in how AI systems make decisions, fostering trust with users. Privacy and security are critical in safeguarding user data, especially in data-driven AI applications. In summary, responsible AI ensures ethical, fair, and accountable technology use while fostering innovation. By adopting robust frameworks, conducting bias audits, and prioritizing inclusivity, organizations can build AI systems that benefit society. As Melvin Kranzberg said, technology is neither good nor bad, it is how we use it. As always, I have prepared an assignment for you. You are to reflect on a real-world AI application such as facial recognition, recommendation systems, or autonomous vehicles, etc. And the objective is to help you identify ethical concerns and understand how responsible AI principles can be applied. Your task is to describe the AI application and its purpose, identify potential ethical risks such as bias, privacy issues, lack of transparency, etc. And then you are to propose solutions to mitigate these risks based on responsible AI principles. Upload your completed assignment to the Learning Portal. Here are some resources for further reading. Well done and kudos for completing this course. Remember, this course is a continuous learning resource for you, so feel free to revisit the lessons whenever you need a refresher and take advantage of the additional materials and hands-on exercises we've provided. Learning doesn't stop here. Apply your knowledge in real-world scenarios, whether in research, industry projects, or building your own NLP or AI applications. As you move forward, remember the skills and insights you've gained from this course. I am confident they will serve you well in your academic, professional, and personal journey in NLP and AI. Thank you for your dedication and active participation throughout this course. It's been an honor guiding you through this learning experience. Wishing you all the best in your endeavors. Keep learning and stay curious. Well done and kudos for completing this course. Let's reflect on everything we've covered. We started with an introduction to the fundamentals of natural language processing, where we laid the foundation for understanding how machines process human language. From there, we progressed to text pre-processing techniques, diving into tokenization, stemming, and lemmatization, essential steps for cleaning and structuring text data. We then explored word representations, covering one-hot encoding, TF-IDF, and advanced embeddings like word2vec, glove, and fasttext, which helps machines understand the meaning of word in context. As we move forward, we delved into sequence models where we examine recurrent neural networks and LSTMs, learning how these architectures handle sequential data. We then explored transformers, a game changer in natural language processing, understanding their self-attention mechanism and seeing their power in models like BERT, GPT, and T5. In later lessons, we tackled machine translation and fine-tuning pre-trained models like MT5, applying them to real-world language tasks. We also explored multimodal NLP, where text interacts with speech, images, and video for richer AI applications. Finally, we arrived at today's session on responsible AI, where we consolidated all our knowledge into actionable insights, emphasizing the importance of fairness, accountability, and transparency in AI. Remember, this course is a continuous learning resource for you. Revisit the lessons whenever you need a refresher and take advantage of the additional materials and hands-on exercises we've provided. Learning doesn't stop here. Apply your knowledge in real-world scenarios, whether in research, industry projects, or building your own NLP applications. As you move forward, remember the skills and insights you've gained from this course. I'm confident they will serve you well in your academic, professional, and personal journey in NLP and AI. Thank you for your dedication and active participation throughout this course. It's been an honor guiding you through this learning experience. Wishing you all the best in your endeavors. Keep learning and stay curious.